high above the Panama Canal expansion, overlooking the Kakali Locks, shimmering lakes, lush rainforest, and the vast expanse of the Atlantic. The modern control room offers a stark contrast to the brewing geopolitical storm. The echoes of gunboat diplomacy, a relic of a bygone era, are unexpectedly reverberating through the region, only 4 days into Donald Trump's second term. Trump's audacious declaration to take back the Panama Canal has sent shockwaves across the globe, triggering a flurry of diplomatic activity and prompting fears reminiscent of the 1989 U.S. military intervention. Television crews from Washington to Beijing are scrambling to cover the unfolding crisis. Ironically, concrete evidence supporting Trump's claims of overwhelming Chinese influence over the waterway is conspicuously absent. Canal administrators vehemently deny accusations of exorbitant charges levied against U.S. vessels. Panama, seemingly possessing the factual high ground, now faces the daunting question of whether truth holds any sway in the current volatile international climate. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio's upcoming trip to Latin America may offer a glimmer of hope for de-escalation. His first international tour will include a potential meeting with the Panama Canal's leadership, a meeting already being discussed according to Espino de Merada. "I understand he's going to meet with the administrator of the canal, so hopefully this would be a good place to meet," she commented to The Observer, adding a caveat about her limited knowledge of Rubio's official agenda. Regarding a potential visit to the canal itself, she expressed hope, stating, "I hope they are." This potential visit, part of a wider Central American tour encompassing Guatemala, El Salvador, Costa Rica, and the Dominican Republic, hasn't been previously reported. The Observer has reached out to the State Department for confirmation. Trump's rhetoric has escalated beyond mere accusations. He's explicitly refused to rule out the use of military force to seize control of the canal, echoing his equally controversial claims on Greenland. The Financial Times reported a heated phone conversation between Trump and the Danish Prime Minister regarding U.S. claims on Greenland, a call described by 5 European sources as very badly. Denmark is reportedly operating in crisis mode in response. Martin Torrijos, Panama's president from 2004 to 2009 and the architect of the canal expansion project, provided insight into the complex historical context. In an interview with The Observer from his Panama Bay office, he highlighted the divisive nature of the expansion even then. He referenced Ronald Reagan's infamous assertion, "We built it, we paid for it, it's ours," a statement that foreshadowed the later U.S. invasion to overthrow dictator Manuel Noriega. However, in this post-truth era, Panama's righteous protests may prove insufficient without strategic concessions. This necessitates a pragmatic approach, potentially involving economic considerations. Adding to the tension, the comptroller recently initiated an audit of the 2 ports at the canal's termini, both owned by a Hong Kong-based company. Rubio had previously alleged that China could leverage these ports to turn the canal into a choke point in a moment of conflict, a direct threat to the national interest and security of the United States. The situation remains highly volatile, a potent blend of political posturing, historical grievances, and the looming shadow of military intervention. The international community watches with bated breath as the diplomatic chess match unfolds, its outcome uncertain, its consequences potentially profound.